like to tell us what happened last time that we're all here?
I don't fucking remember.
You were like
Okay,
half
so I'm hearing
conscious.
pie, I should say.
I
To
am
the
like
best of your ability, we'll
slightly
correct
more
you.
conscious because I actually managed to sleep last night. I was not supposed to be awake at 2:30 this morning, but I fucking was anyway because I had to be into work at 4.
But it's okay. Look, just tell us what you remember, dude. And we'll fill in the gaps.
You want to know genuinely what I remember?
Yeah.
Is Sasha deciding I'm sleeping in the bathtub, a dwarf being pissed off about people trying to do anything in a kitchen, and then something about one of the ruins in town. I think it was like a blacksmith. That's it. I don't remember literally anything else.
I mean, he kind of got it.
Everything else is a blur.
He kind of got it.
He kind of got it.
It was to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, like this town we're in is kind of like a post-monster attack town. Where there's like claw mark damage and bodies and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were looking at the remnants of one of the various towns that tried to build itself up while being out here only to succumb to the very thing that keeps happening when they're not fully protected or taken care of. And that is the monsters run rampant with no way to truly stop them.
You'd think they would have learned after taking a look at the place. It's the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Still, this could be like, precursor, like more older than Estelle.
No, I want to hear Lockhart say it because if I remember correctly, it sounds nothing like it's spelled.
Estelise.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say? Did you just say Estelise?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Blackheart. Okay, no, hold on. Fuck the session. This is a goddamn intervention. You don't know how language works.
I don't have to.
Fuck you. You're wrong. I don't care if you named it. You're wrong. Oh, hold on.
We've had this conversation before.
I don't remember it, but
it.
Listen.
I like how I saw you start typing in general chat.
If I didn't think people would actually be angry, I would actually ping everyone. But I feel like some people might be annoyed at that.
Hold on. I have a plan. Things add Dollager.
Don't.
Okay. Just because you said so very nicely. I was gonna do it though. I could definitely do it. Don't think I can.
My first guess is a Shetlu.
Yes, that would be how you pronounce that word.
Alright.
Blackheart is wrong.
I has food in him now, so he's sassy. Alright, so you guys decided to maintain your stay in the bar as it was one of the safer buildings. It had the most integrity enough to not fall apart if there's attack. Also allowed for more room to sleep with less debris to, hurt you in any way, shape, or form if you were to sleep on it. unless you're Sasha, then you just sleep on all the debris.
Debris mattress.
Sasha's just built like that, you know?
Eh. But during that time, you guys do get your long rest, which I believe you guys already hit last time. And you do get to enjoy at least a somewhat comfortable night. Slightly under the stars, as the roof is open. So you get that nice little, like, dark sky with no light. Stars everywhere.
Hold on. Is it below the all the debris, or rather say above the debris?
It is above the debris, yes.
Nah, I'm joining you, Sasha. I am taking a couple of cushions from these couches, though.
Wow.
Hey, gotta make it comfortable, dude. I guess after our long rest, Nita would like go to the back to see if there's a kitchen to cook with.
There is a kitchen. It is run down. There are some burners and stuff that you could easily clean off with prestidigitation and stuff to make it cook worthy, or at least sanitary enough to be useful.
Right. Since Nita does have like a cook's stove, I assume like it would include some of that stuff.
I assume it comes with pots and pans. I believe you just need a burner.
Yeah.
Or
which is...
or a burner or some type of fire that would like allow you to, heat stuff up, I believe.
Yeah, which is what I'm looking for here. If there's a burner or... Which looks like that.
Yes.
I think that's it. Okay.
You're gonna find most of your burners here. You do see that a lot of the food here is way past its date. So, potatoes getting sputted, so on and so forth. It's not edible.
Yeah. Unless I have purified food and drink.
You could? Up to you.
I think I would prepare that. Let's see. I'm going to be replacing for that preparation
Mhm.
a thunder wave, and I am gonna go ahead and cast it on these theaters. Well, I'll gather as much food as I can
Mhm.
in a 5-foot area and cast purify food and drink.
Okay. You get about 8 tomatoes. You get a whole bushel of carrots, like what, 12 of them? Something like that. About 12 carrots, 10 potatoes, and 6 onions.
I assume that is in pounds, right?
Sure.
Okay, so 8 tomatoes.
Mhm.
How much potatoes?
6.
6 potatoes. And how many onion?
Oh, it was 10 potatoes and 6 onions. There you go.
Okay. 10 pounds of potatoes, 6 pounds of onions,
12 carrots.
and 12 carrots.
12 carrots?
Okay. Perfect ingredients for some beef stew, NGL.
True.
So that's what Nita is going to do.
Alright.
anything that I think Rora's gonna be doing.
No, that's fine. Not everyone has to have something to do. It's just more asking, since
Same.
people do occasionally want to do stuff in their downtime.
Doing some chilling.
I don't really have any scrolls. So.
Most
Hey,
of the most of the tables in here are still kind of intact, so like you guys can sit down. You won't fall through. It'll be a bit like creaky, but you'd be fine. Why you do that? Nidar, how much of the food do you make?
Just for today.
Mhm.
So like I'm using 12 pounds of ingredients, which I'm calculating right now. So far, this is what I have, so I need to add. So far, 2 pounds of potatoes, 1 pound of tomatoes, let's do 2 pounds of white rice, 1 pound of beef, 1 pound of onion, 2 pounds of carrots.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that puts me approximately at 11. I think I need to add one more from somewhere. Let's add one more from tomatoes.
Okay.
And then once Nidar is done, he'll go to like the bar and we'll like find maybe a little ringing bell and then rings it and we'll say, "Breakfast's ready!"
You.
Interesting.
Where did you find the bell?
It was knocked over.
There you go.
Looks good.
Immersion.
Wow.
It's
You.
surprisingly called beef stew. So there you go.
Hey,
Surprisingly
works.
cold.
Yeah, it works.
Most of the ingredients came from here. He'll say like maybe after somebody takes a bite.
as you see behind you the rotting fruits and vegetables.
Quinn will stare daggers at you.
I purified it, so don't worry.
I sniff it, and if it smells good, she just digs in anyway.
Smells
Wait.
good.
Purify food and drink is a ritual? Hold on.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Then I could purify even more food and drink.
I mean, if that's what you want to do with the remaining stuff here, you can. That's the main. It's
in-
more food for you guys as you go along.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Also, I'll like maybe throw in a wine bottle. But I'm not gonna. Neither is not gonna serve it yet.
Yeah, no, it tastes good. You guys get a nice hearty meal since you guys have been walking along for about a week and a half now. You finally have a chance to like enjoy a somewhat safe meal that's not somewhat fearing for your life.
This is Dolater. We're always fearing for our life.
Real.
Not everything here is horrible. They have pancakes.
Do I find any like one of those pancake mixtures in here?
If you do, and you attempt to use it, I'm going to punch you.
What if I purify it though?
No. It has long since gone bad. Don't even try it.
Yeah, that's what purifying does, bro. It makes it no longer bad. I wonder what like would happen to like alcohol, since it's literally fermented stuff.
Bitch, you unferment that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
You
for once
ruined
I'm doing juice. No, you know what? I do dish out the wine bottle.
All right.
It's fucking grape juice.
Just imagine just walking into a bar, touching the top shelf stuff, and just purifying it, and you like subtract like all of its age and taste.
Dude. Here you go.
Yeah, you have like fucking, has those wine bottles that look like really fancy and shit. If there's any left, gives it to everybody, and he like straight up sipping from one. So nice and refreshing.
Especially when like the like top shelf stuff is like $200 a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't afford that. Just cast a spell. Now it's $13.
No, now it's still $200. It's no longer alcohol.
Yeah, look, it's really fine and good grapes.
Very aged grapes.
Yeah, very aged grapes. So yeah, you guys enjoy a nice meal. You get to, for the most part, it's actually pretty decent right now. You're just seeing the sun getting up in the distance. You're getting used to the sounds of like the creaking houses and the various trees that were creaking overnight due to their not so great taken care ofness. And you do kind of like over the night you do, for those who take watch, you do kind of witness some beasts that roam. You can hear some beast roam about, but it's the occasional like wolf or the occasional like animal that's just coming through. No big threat, no like, oh god, it's Godzilla. It's more just they're just roaming.
Say if Nilo was like looking out through the window as he kept watch, would he have been able to see any of these beasts?
Yeah. They don't come by the bar itself, but you can see them like a street down as they're like going across in between the houses, or like shambling through like the occasional crate, or kind of popping into some houses, tearing up some stuff.
Would any of them be like, non-normal beasts that I could wild shape into?
Here's like right in the middle, past the swamp. Well, you're kind of like on the outskirts of the swamp, so it's still like a bit swampy. No. Most of
them probably are able to swim.
Yeah, most of the animals you see are just your stereotypical typical wolf or bird that has kind of come through. They might have like an occasional different eye, or like maybe like a sixth claw, maybe a second tail at most, but nothing that wouldn't be like, oh god, it's also got wings and a second head. That's terrifying type deal. It's more like, oh, it's just like a sixth claw at most.
Just some slight mutation stuff.
Yeah. Nothing that you guys haven't already like dealt with or had to put down.
Okay.
As for your plan to do what? 4 more times? 3 more times?
Yeah, 3 more times if the party would allow me to.
I mean, I don't think we're going anywhere necessarily
Only like
immediately.
30 minutes to do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only like 30 minutes because it's 10 per thing. About say 8 pounds of food overall.
Okay. I'm just gonna say 8 pounds nondescript food.
Yeah, it's just like 8 pounds of, like
Yes.
fruits and vegetables and other stuff that you just made not kill you when you try and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
It has a good property for food to have.
Yeah, it's no longer rotted. It's just pickled.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 pounds of pickles, kinda cool.
8 pounds of pickles.
That's
I
so
am-
much sodium. Oh my god.
I am
We don't
pretty
need any more pickles.
I am pretty sure your party will actually kill you if you do that.
I will definitely.
Yeah, I am pretty sure
And-
your party will actually
Uh,
fucking kill you.
And that was OOC. These are fucking hate pickles. He won't have that shit in his inventory. if anything he purifies ends up being a pickle, he's just gonna like consider throwing it away. That looks like a goon. looks like
Alright,
a food
so
again.
I guess that raises the next question. If we've
Good, hard to
established
set.
that purify food and drink unferments alcohol,
Right.
does it unpickle things?
God, it'd be so
I'm-
funny.
It probably doesn't unferment something. Because
I'm-
fermentation
yeah,
is the
I'm-
breakdown of something to
I'm-
something else.
Pretty sure it just removes a poison from wine if someone's been like, "Hey, there's some
I
rat
know,
poison
but
here."
it's a joke.
I don't think alcohol's gonna be counted as poison.
Hmm.
Alcohol's poison.
Yeah, Quinn.
Yeah, it's a poison, dude.
The party turns and looks.
Everyone turns to the kobold that is just kind of like holding a beer. It's like, what?
it's like halfway done with the mug. Yeah. But yes, you guys enjoy a nice fine meal. You banter, you have some time, you get refreshed, you get a nice meal to keep you on about your days as you guys are walking a lot, so you're, burning a lot of calories.
Not really.
I don't know. I think we are. Plus, we're only like having one meal a day.
Oh, it's more walking doesn't burn a lot of calories.
Ah. If we're walking uphill, it would be. I think. Oh, either way. I believe we have looked at this place up and down.
You'll have.
I think like 1,000 steps is like 50 calories or something like that.
It adds up.
Check that one. Do this real quick and we'll. Get checked out. These ones. Check the bar. Right. Where would you guys like to go from the bar from here? As you unbar the door and make your way back outside.
Is there more to the town than what's shown on this map?
This is pretty much it. It's not a very big like settlement or town. There's enough here to like functionally like hold about 100, 200 people ish.
Alright.
Can we go to the like town center sort of place then? If there's any.
There's more or less just this. most of the place ran on harvesting things outside of there. So they would harvest fruits. They would trade between what the people had with their services here. So you see, like, a lot of blacksmith and stuff was done through trade or favors of the like for the town.
Mm.
So if you wish to explore the rest of it, you can. If not, we can move on to your intended target. As you guys bust through a window.
I mean, given the state of the building.
Yeah, Sasha just kind of like walked through the wall. Actually,
I just phased through the wall. All right, okay.
I decree this wall now an exit.
our Adam just like perfectly, passed through.
Who knows? I don't care. Whatever. Everyone else went through it, so I'm going through it.
Yeah.
You guys may continue to explore, or you can make your way to the outpost town. That was your intended target as you were strolling through, not scrolling. Up to you.
Mm.
I mean, if we can tell that this is a forge, there might be goodies in there, but
Mhm.
otherwise, I think we should move on.
I mean, there's a sign here.
Is the sign still legible and or up?
The sign is still up. Yes. Is it legible? You can at least tell that there is a mallet and prongs.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's enough of blacksmith
Yeah,
tools
yeah,
for me. Let's be
yeah.
honest.
Hi.
Pretty sure it's called
Through
prongs.
the door. Yeah, it's prongs. Or tongs.
Technically, they're universal, but that works.
I look at the shields.
All right. Most of the stuff you do see in here is slightly does need some slight repairs, but you can see a full-fledged blacksmith. You can see melds for arrowheads. You can see a nice firm anvil and a nice firm area where multiple things were in fact made.
Is there any like raw materials that could be like taken like to be used to smith stuff later?
Let's see.
You want an investigation?
Yeah, go ahead and investigate as you guys are walking in and observing the place.
And... Hmm.
Well, I can tell you where there's a lot of raw material, dude.
True. This anvil is like almost
Holy
it's bigger
fuck.
than me.
Oh my god.
Like I could be standing here smithing stuff at my feet.
I feel like you'd get third-degree burns on your feet for that.
I mean, I just need to make sure that the sparks are away from me.
6. Does anyone want to help him?
I'm not
Please.
proficient. Actually, I am proficient. Let me fucking help you.
You fool.
Sorry.
Roll
My
again.
eyes.
Sasha is too preoccupied thinking that she wants to lift the anvil. Show off.
You know what? Live your best life,
Thank you for
Sasha.
the help.
You're welcome.
You can attempt to lift the anvil, yeah.
Like, she's not gonna do like a whole ass lift
Mhm.
and put it like above her head. She just wants to see like, oh, can I like move it? And just like pick it up
Deadlift
a little
that
bit.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's light enough, we could put it in a bag of holding and then just flip that motherfucker on somebody's head. dude.
True.
Oh, okay.
I was
that's
thinking
funny.
putting a bag of holding.
Damn.
All right. Well, you it's not very hard for you. You just kind of just oh, there it goes.
Oh wow.
Quinn pulls out her bag of holding. Do you think we can make it fit?
I don't think it can. I'm just lifting because I want to see if
Actually, do you think it's more than 500 pounds? I feel like it might be.
I'm pretty
It
sure most
definitely
animals
is.
are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most animals are.
Like you see like the crags that are forming from Sasha's feet as she's like sinking into the ground with this thing in her hands.
You're very strong.
The
Thanks.
ground right beneath where the anvil was is like very dented downwards.
You see a lot of dust, a lot of metal bits and the such that have fallen to the ground under it and were never retrieved or moved.
Yeah, is like the floor underneath the anvil like just pristine because it's been like protected from the elements. of the
Yeah.
attack?
It's like the one spot in the shop that is like it's brand new. There is it looks like the stone was put there yesterday.
Alright, she puts it down over here, away from the small people.
Yeah, Quinn carefully backed up when you. Sorry, but
Next explorer that's gonna come here is gonna be very bewildered.
Pull up this amazing thing real quick. Remember how much these actually weigh. Iron. Oh, it's spun iron, right?
A blacksmith anvil is made of 100 pounds metal.
huh.
That's
That
more.
seems a bit
Oh.
right.
I was expecting like 10 times that.
Well, here's the thing. That's for the minimum sort of thing.
Yeah,
You could
that's
always
gonna be
have it
something like-
bigger.
A farrier's.
Yeah, like a
person
smaller
size.
one.
A traditional anvil for blacksmithing weigh anywhere between 75 and 500 pounds, typically.
Any one that is like mass use is gonna be heavy as fuck.
Yeah,
For
anything.
something like the one on this map's gonna be a lot heavier than 100 pounds.
This one in sheer size is.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised
1,000.
if that was like a ton at least.
That is.
How much
Honestly. Yeah, that's
does
what I was thinking.
5 cubic feet of iron weigh?
A lot.
Um. Okay, so 1 cubic foot weighs 491 pounds. Assuming this thing doesn't take, the entire 5 feet all the way through, just like on.
Well, would it be iron or would it be steel?
It will be 25 square feet if it's a 5x5. Oh no, it'll be 125 cubic feet.
Yeah. So 125 times 500.
Hmm.
50,000? Wait.
Nah,
Randy math?
No, not 50,000.
I
That
don't
would
know
be
if
a.
I'm doing math right.
I don't think so.
It's not
No,
50,000 because
5 foot by 5 foot. No, that sounds right for 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot.
Yeah, but
Block of
That would be a
fucking
perfect cube.
Yeah.
This will probably
Hmm.
just assume like half of it.
right.
also it's probably like, it has its little arc.
You find. Let's see. You find as you are walking around and you are seeing what is around you. You find one. You find a mold for arrowheads. It's just your like standard arrowheads, nothing like particular. But obviously, you could put whatever you want in it. So if you want to put silver in there, you want to put gold in there, you want to, put steel in there. And to smelt it down, you can. You find a mold for a longsword and a mold for a great axe head.
Nice.
As for ingredients, see. You're not gonna find a whole lot that's like super prestige or like, you know, high up there. You find about, let's see, so it's 2 silver per iron, and you weigh, it's 2 silver per pound. You get about 8 ingots of iron. So that would be, I believe they come in ingots. I could be wrong. So you're getting about a gold's worth of iron. Or no, you're getting 2 gold's worth.
Nice.
Can I cast Magic Stone on the iron ingots?
No, I believe you actually have to use a stone.
It's
No,
just really fucking funny.
I believe you actually have to use an actual stone.
Oh well.
Can't throw iron
It's
ingots
alright.
at people. What's wrong with you?
Hey, I'm checking for the future in case, you know, maybe we need to throw silver at somebody.
Fucking neat. Nidar's brick from Anchorman. I have a grenade. It's a fist fight. I have a grenade.
So fucking stupid. I bet those mods would be really helpful for your smithing.
Yeah. Pop them all in my bag of holding, along with ingots.
That is an armor stand, yes.
Is there any armor on it?
There is small bits, so you see like a half finished suit that they were making. So you see like the shoulder armor and the arm going all the way down is made. You see the helmet is made, and you see the corset part of the armor before they would have placed the top part onto it, around the waist, that they had gotten to, but they didn't finish it.
Yeah, so it looks like completely normal. Not something like the blacksmith was like, oh, that's my masterpiece sort of deal.
I mean, the shoulder and arm is good. You could easily like look like you're a gladiator.
There's only one person that could fit that description. Looks at armor, looks at Sasha.
There were multiple people I thought you were going with that. Sasha was not on my it was not in my top 2.
Fucking Quinn over here gambling in the arena, just like,
Yeah, like
just like holding up their
actual
hands,
pit
pointing
fighter.
to him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Quinn's pit fighting record is fucking abysmal. And that's, oh god.
Most of the other stuff you find in here is a couple of blacksmith hammers that you've seen that have been heavily used. You see a couple of pieces of paper that look like work orders more than anything. Like it's some are like the person requested like 3 axes, since they are in return they would barter with them for a set amount of lumber for the use in the shop in return, for because they were out there cutting wood a lot, and a fair amount of their axes broke. Others were a dagger or a sword here and there, Other orders were mostly just daily use, as like farming or cutting down or logging. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Just seems like normal orders. The occasional set of armor or weapon because it was a guard. Arrows for hunting. Things like that.
Okay. Well, I think we found what we can here.
Okay.
I like how the Cobalt children are leading the party.
They're
Look,
being supervised.
I have been awake.
Yeah, no, you're
for,
fine. You're fine.
Like 19 hours.
You're fine. I'm just giving you shit. It's fun.
Look, somebody needs to do the looting.
And who better than the gremlin kobolds?
Fucking goblins.
Oh shit.
Luke kobolds.
Take us to the plot.
No, you
'Cause
heard.
All
I
right.
think we're done here.
All right. That's if everyone agrees. It's fun.
Yeah.
Copy. So from here, you guys continue out of the settlement. You find the closer you go up north, you start hitting more of the road that has more of the glyphs on the side of the roads are now kind of more prominent as you're starting to get closer to an outpost that actually like is more widely visited along the path. Takes you about a day and a half to get to your intended target as you walk through the woods, over the various paths, and through over the dirt roads that take you there. You get to the Outlander's post.
Looks kinda nice.
You see large walls act as a deterrent for various animals that wouldn't cause problems. You see along the top of the walls there are not torches, but almost like tiki torches, but instead of the flame being on top, you see a red glowing kind of ore making light. It's kind of bright, but it does feel warm, and it does give off a very like kind of weird glow along the entire perimeter. As I realize that you guys are in a tree. There you go.
I guess we just do what we want. I don't know what to tell you.
Pay no mind to the
Shout out
adventurers in
guard
the
Steve.
tree.
Yeah. It's like,
Wait,
hey Kyle, yeah, what are the climbing a tree? I don't know, Kaylee. They're adventurers, they're weird.
One of them's a cat. Don't worry about it.
She couldn't get down.
No, she can get down.
The gates closed or open?
The gates are currently closed.
I guess time to approach.
Which one?
Ollie will do. I'll up there.
You will see two of the guards. Steve, kind of a hottie, I swear to God. You will see two armored knights as they stand above, as they look down. You'll see one kind of lean over, go, Who you be?
Well, adventurers, we're working for the Watchers, scouting along
Oh,
these areas.
give me two seconds, then I'll have him open the gate, or at least crack it enough for you to come through.
Thank you.
You see him kind of go back. You see him kind of. You hear a small bell being rang as you watch as the door clicks this way just enough for you guys to like get in. I mean, the only people out here are other adventurers, so. And you're not
Or,
cultists.
Lunatics.
No, you're not cultists, but I'm pretty sure Quinn's a cultist.
Quinn is probably the most cultist
Yeah.
person in this party.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
That's
you
good
guys think
news.
Quinn is the cultist, not the religious person.
Yeah, I mean, we got.
Religion by default is not a cult. A cult is separate from a church.
True.
Like
Your
the
God
line
Has
there's
a
a line somewhere.
church.
But
There
you
is
guys,
a very important distinction.
yes. You watch as the gates close tight behind you. You see him go forward and goes, "Well, it's not much, but you can stop by the inn if you want to. Maybe get some rest, some food in you, if you want to learn anything. But otherwise, it's kind of quaint little mining town out here.
Yes, I mean, better than sleeping on the ground again.
But either way, welcome to the Outlander trading post. We trade various things with the other tribes around the area, so if you have any interest and want to learn more, well, you're in luck."
Very well, thank you for letting us in.
If you have important questions, you can talk to Layla at the guard captain's house. They'll give you information if you need it. But otherwise, enjoy your stay.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, it's Salametra.
What? Where?
Where's Salametra?
What?
Who?
Lena. It's the same artist, one of my gods.
Where is... Oh yeah! Yeah, it is!
It was
That is
that.
a goddess of winter over there. Neat.
It was that, or a very tall female elf that looked like she was about to stomp somebody.
So you were being a coward.
I swear I saw this art of this alligator man like just 2 days ago. Was it you that like retweeted it or something? Maybe that's why I saw it.
Probably.
There's
Alligator
an
man?
alligator man?
This
Maybe it's
guy.
like way over here.
Yes, I
There's an
swear to
alligator man.
God.
Like I remember seeing that being like, oh man, that's badass.
Hmm.
But you guys walk in, you see a full-fledged, like, mining settlement. You see people growing fruit or, like, vegetables here. You see houses that are still relatively good. Guards are monitoring around this area. You see people walking in and out of their houses, and along the way, you see various mining people in their equipment, like, heading through this way into the mines, as well as like several of them kind of popping in and out of these doors. Steve's kind of a hottie, I swear to God. God damn it, Deb.
Well, I said that very long ago. Just don't let me see Steve, dude. It'll be fun.
Can't
This is
believe
this is a nice little place.
it. It is.
Quaint little town. Might as well talk to some of the locals and see what's going on. Get a lay of the land.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
It's,
Also, staying in a cozy place would be nice too.
yeah, definitely better than the ground.
What the hell's this? That there?
Notice the kobolds immediately going for the bar.
Yeah, I know, right?
Guys, I think that's the bar. Point at sign.
It's probably the best place to go first.
Yeah, I think so as well. Points at others.
Yeah, what's up? It's done.
Reading.
Others are pretty self-explanatory. There you go. But yes, you pull up to the bar. You can hear the sound of several of the people of the town just talking or kind of enjoying a meal. You can hear some cheering and some stories hey, yeah, we were down the mine, we found some more gold down there, maybe some silver, might be worth something.
Is the mine in a mountain?
No, it's underground.
Okay. Then it's probably safe.
Well, it's underground, but not deep underground. It's maybe a couple feet down, or about 30 feet down ish. That's about as low as it goes.
And as far as Nidar knows, fool's gold is really found in mountains.
Mm-hmm. It's found much deeper.
Yeah, okay. So it should be fine.
Mm-hmm. But you do walk up the inn. You can see people. You can hear people drinking. There's food being made and all that. They're just having a decent time. Not bad.
Honestly, I was waiting to see if Zara would make Quinn walk in. I think I joke, of course, Quinn walk in first.
Yeah, nah. I felt it.
You're just watching me.
I was looking at the door thinking, if I walk in, I'm going to get shit for it.
Yes, you would.
I walked away and I started getting shit for it when I was AFK.
Yes. Yeah, you walk in. They're all they don't really stop. They don't really are questioning strangers walking in. They're just kind of oh, we got some new guests.
Hello.
Which tribe do you hail from?
You're making me come up with some backstory names. Hold on.
Imagine forcing them to have a tribe name.
I came up with a last name for Nidar, but I
What is
don't think. Oh, it's Akidar, but I don't think I want that to be it's a tribal sort of name. I'm with the Azar tribe.
Okay. Oh, you haven't heard of that one before? It must be a little new. Well, welcome. We have food all over that we can make, but you might not enjoy the taste, but that's okay.
Sack, did our pirate crew have an official name?
I don't know. I think we did, but it's been so long I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna see if there's still a channel.
Now, is there a
That's
chance to
not
change it?
Mind you, you don't have to answer that you have a tribe or anything like that. You can just say no.
Well, Nidar is from a tribe.
Well, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just saying that, like, if
I mean-
if you don't have one, you have to worry about it.
What tribe are you from? No.
Like, assuming our crew did have a name, Sasha would just kind of like kind of like look at Ali and be like, can I say it?
Can I see it? Can I see it?
The pirate crew is can't wait for somebody here to be like, wait a minute, I know these guys.
Nah, I just imagine Ali just being like, nah, pull it back. kind of expression.
I don't think we did give him a name.
Oh well. I'll say that joke happened anyway because it's funny to me.
I'll say he just shakes her head.
No, but you guys are good. You guys walk in, you see people eating, drinking, having a decent time. You see pretty decent amount of food being made. You see weird cuisines, like you see a baked beetle with the shell cracked open and the meat inside seasoned with like tomatoes, onions, and all that. You see other weird like bug or like meats that you guys haven't really seen in the main towns, kind of covering the plates and here, as you see people just scarfing down.
They're just feasting like Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh yeah, they are scarfing down the like you see a big beetle carcass that's like taking up like half the table, and they're just chowing down on it. It's like bacon.
How long did it take us to get to the
Wow.
spot?
8.5.
I never tried a bug before.
Or Gunfella.
Have you?
Oh, sorry, a land bug.
Ah, okay. I was about to say,
fine.
have you never had a crawfish before?
Those aren't bugs. Those are fish.
No. No, they're not.
Well, like crustaceans.
They're not really
Don't-
bugs either.
They look enough like a bug to me. So, they're a bug.
I don't think water has bugs.
Oh no, there's bugs in the water. There's beetles. A lot of larva stages of things like dragonflies. Caddisflies. There's bugs in the water. A lot of them.
Oh yeah, like
Nice.
isopods.
And a lot of them want to eat your flesh.
Yeah, not really. Well, here in
The ones,
I mean-
the ones in the swamp do.
I mean, maybe when I'm dead they might eat me, but like that's like forever.
Yeah,
Away.
there's a reason that I suggested you don't swim when we were in the swamps.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I got some clean water not too long ago.
Yeah.
In fact, she kind of like stares past the wall at like that little well near the entrance. She's like, I'm gonna dive in that one at some point.
Yeah, we'll shrug and then we'll say,
It's clean.
how can there be like bugs in the water? They're like the bugs here. They either fly or they crawl. They're really tiny, and they're mostly on land.
I mean, I'm a shark. I'm on land. It's just the
Yeah, but-
opposite.
You're like amphibious, right?
She shrugs, just like, I guess.
I don't think she's a frog, Nida.
Neither like scratch his head. Doesn't amphibious mean that they can live both on land and in water?
I don't fucking know, but I know frogs
It's
are that.
more they have life cycles that are in and out of water.
What?
So a frog.
A dog can live in water. Doesn't mean they necessarily, are amphibious.
Right, but Sasha can breathe underwater. She can swim really well.
We, her race is more made to live underwater, not live both in and out of water.
Yeah, just look at that sick art that's on her token.
Mm-hmm. With the bubbles.
Case in point.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, just scratches like his head, confused. But she can live both on land and water really well, no?
If you really want me to get into it,
Good
do they
guy.
fuck in the water, or do they fuck in the land and then live in the other one?
He like fucking blinks and blanks.
Captain, what the fuck?
I was trying to, use the term life cycle, but, it's not really penetrating.
I
I never see you make dirty jokes like this before.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about where they pro re, reproduce.
It's about having life cycles in and out of water. Like, take a frog. It's more or less childhood in the water. Its adulthood is out of water.
Oh, okay. I see.
And I think amphibians also refers to a specific
Hovercraft.
clade, or is it order?
I'm just
I
thinking
have
military
no
vehicles.
idea.
It's a class.
You're saying a lot of big words, but I think I got it.
Yes, it's also a classification thing. Not that useful in this context.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I realize with the theme that I have, I can barely see everyone's black text, and I'm having to lean into my monitor.
Oh no.
Skill issue.
Why can't everyone have non-black colors?
Because
it's
you.
and red and green and
Because my eyes suck and I wouldn't be able to see those.
Here, let me help by making it gray so it matches your thing instead.
Hmm. Here, there you go. Some red letters for you.
Ah.
I don't think a 16 crit confirms.
Can you read that one?
I'm
Yeah,
not
I can read
attacking
that.
you,
I can read
just,
that.
like-
It's super clear.
Yeah. I'm not attacking you. I'm just like, this is the first macro I thought of that has red text in it.
Can you read the blue perfectly fine?
Man, I made such a cool macro for my monsters where I have it change colors so the text changes if I hit or miss, so
And
that
then
I
you-
don't even need to read. Oh,
Then
so
you
nice.
realize that the macro is terrible for anyone who uses the white theme.
I had a macro for fuck, what's that spell called? The one where it's like randomly a different element.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
gonna say
and, like,
chromatic orb, so I guess I'm
Chromatic orb
wrong.
you
No,
get to
chromatic
choose.
orb you can choose.
Yeah.
I have not had anyone use either of those spells, so
Yeah,
I don't
and-
know.
In that macro, every damage type has its own like text color. It's really fancy.
That's fun. I like a good macro like that.
I hate Chaos Bolt.
It
Yeah, it's
sounds
kinda
like the
fucking-
most fun spell. Then you actually use it and you're just like, oh, this is underwhelming.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Chaos Bolt is a really good spell. Like, super fucking good, guys. If you're a Scribes Wizard. That's it.
Scribe's Wizard is stinky, so
I don't know.
there we go.
I really love Scribes Wizard because I can, like, super build into a
It's also
psychic
like
only damage or cold only damage. Like, I can.
it's also like the best wizard subclass outside of like divination because it actually has subclass features.
There we go.
I mean, Sure. The only reason I like it is because I'm like, there's not enough spells of this damage type. I can make everything of this damage type now. That's kind of cool. That's all I need. Which is kind of broken if you really think about it.
Pour one out for Evocation Wizard.
But evocation wizard, you get to fireball your party without any repercussions.
No, there's still repercussions.
If you're not a coward, you can fireball them anyways.
Hold on, why is there still repercussions?
Read the
Alright.
feature.
Yeah, read the feature. It's not what you think it is.
Doesn't it give them the equivalent of evasion?
School spells.
Evocation in fight
Succeeds on their saving throw. It would
Oh.
take no damage. They would normally take half.
Okay, so it is just they don't take damage.
If it's one that, yeah, it's still not that great.
Um,
And it's also like one. And it's like something that's so rare for Evocation Wizard.
hmm.
Then in Cleric, their higher level one just gets stolen by Cleric.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, evocation wizard with a fireball is going to be 1 plus 3, and most parties are made up of like 5, sometimes 6, and you know.
I mean, it's 6 inclusive of yourself, and you're probably not gonna fireball yourself.
What if I want to?
You
though?
Really?
will if you're not a fucking coward.
Like if you're surrounded by enemies and you fireball
Wild
yourself,
magic surge.
okay.
You don't get the
Why the evocation wizard? Is...
That's a wacky subclass. I like
I
it.
don't think you
That's a wacky,
Yeah.
wacky multi-class.
would you be able to sculpt your wild magic effects? Are you?
I don't think so because I don't think it's counted
I don't
as
think
an
you're the
evocation
casting.
spell. When you cast an evocation spell, yeah.
Yeah.
It also says
Yeah.
affects other creatures that you can see.
Sorcerer, wild. Let's
So you can't actually sculpt a spell around yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
but no, you can because wild magic surge specifically says for like example the fireball one, you cast fireball.
Sculpt spell says affects other creatures.
The
that you can
sculpt.
see.
The sculpt spells, yeah, you can't sculpt around yourself.
Yeah, sculpt is a
Oh.
limiting factor in that.
Yeah, you just eat shit.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you can make your friends not eat shit, and that's kind of nice.
It's
Or
called
you can
not being
just-
a coward and facing the consequences of your shitty wild magic roll.
Or just not put the template over your allies.
But it's so funny. In most games I play, by most games I mean 2 games I play, the DM has like actual environmental repercussions for fireball, and in one of them,
I think we're getting off topic though.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I thought Blackheart was not used.
Blackheart's back.
Oh, welcome back. I was stalling for time. Stalling for time.
All right. Gagoon, Quinn,
Yes.
as you guys look down towards the man in his amazing hat,
It's a
as
good hat.
as the others sit down, you notice 2 things. One, the girl that is sitting on the open currently has, you can see her arms are in front of her, shackled, and she is face deep into one of the beetles, eating like she is never eaten a meal before.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is you see the other woman sitting to the top, kind of side-eyeing Gagoon.
Both feel like very reasonable things.
So, like, where do you think he got it, though? Like, do you think that he...
I don't know. It's what if my hat's not good enough?
I mean, you see that head? Of course it's not. That's why we need to ask. That's why we need to ask him where he got that one.
Well, what if he's just like, haha, you're not good enough for this type of hat?
Who says that?
People like him who have that cool of a hat.
Have you met someone that has had that cool of a hat before?
Only once.
What?
It was a long time ago. It's hard to remember.
What happened?
Back in my tribe, back in Eldiria, I always had like the best hats, and I went into town one day looking at like other hats, and from behind I hear someone laughing. I turn around and see truly the most glorious hat I've ever seen, even topping the one that he has over there.
Hmm.
I was shamed for my poor hat.
Okay, let's just like go over like about, you know. Do you want me to go over first? Just see what's up.
Quinn,
Yeah.
it's the person who wears the hat that matters.
No, that's not true. There's some really fucking sick hats.
Yeah,
The hats
no.
really matter.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think I wear such a large hat?
Yeah.
I don't really have that strong an opinion, to be
Because
honest.
you're a wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what wizards do. That's their
Yeah.
thing.
The bigger the wizard hat, the stronger the wizard.
Wait, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Looks at Allie really closely. But I don't think your hat gotten any bigger since I saw you. Since we
Always been
first
very
met.
strong.
Oh. But I think you've gotten stronger. Goes back to squinting. We gotta get you a bigger hat.
Yeah, I mean, let's just. Hey, excuse me. I'm sorry. To interrupt your meal. Where did you get that hat? Just out of curiosity, was it like around here or?
The larger man, you can see him standing about like 6'7".
Fucking shrimp.
Got him.
Short.
Will
Well,
kind
can't
of
even pop these two.
will kind of look back at you and go, "We flayed a skin of this mutated crocodile. Really large fella. Took out 3 houses. Couple people away inside his belly too."
I mean, that is also really fucking cool. Where would I get such a cool hat? Do you have like a leather worker, like a tailor or something?
Who's your hat guy?
Who's your hat guy?
Yeah. Hook me up with your
Need
hat
that.
guy.
I need that hat hookup.
Who's your plug?
Here's your plug. You'll see him kind of like raise his eyebrow. He goes, It was made for me by her." He points to her, who you see her like pull her head up out of this beetle's carcass. You see like meat and toppings and stuff like is around her chin, her mouth full. She goes, "I made it with my hands."
And so,
Okay, yeah, just. Okay, we might have a problem.
what's that?
I don't think that he could reliably make more of those hats.
Why not?
I mean, her hands are bound.
Yes, she still has them though.
That's true.
Yes. Is it possible to make more of those hats?
She'll still be chewing as she goes, Well, I can, but you'll have to be okay with how it's made.
I mean, go on.
She'll, you'll see her fold her arms up so like her elbows are on are on the table. You can still see her like arms are like straight up together as you watch the hands like unfrill to various like seemed like stretched fingers as you'll see the man pull out leftover like skin that they took as you watch the fingers slowly and meticulously start sewing together a hat.
Oh yeah, this is going great.
You know, that's
This is
honestly not even the
going
weirdest
great.
thing I think I've seen. Like, honestly, that might not even be, like, top 10.
Yeah, you're like the most normal person I've ever met so far at this place. Cause she says that because she acts a lot like Sasha.
So to make it better, you know how like Venom's hands unfurl and it's all threads?
Mhm.
For his stuff, that's what her hands are doing.
Oh, I thought she was just like claw hands or
No.
needle nails or something.
No, you see her hands are all like threads and various pieces of fingers that are slowly making the hat.
Okay.
So what brings you guys out here? Are you from around here, or just passing through?
She won't answer because she's preoccupied. He is watching her to make sure she does okay. The lady at the top that's been kind of side-eyeing you the whole time goes, "Well, we do live here. It's a shame we didn't meet at the party, though."
Guys, I have even worse news. You heard that right? We missed the party.
Oh,
Aw, man.
I can't believe it.
What was the party for?
Oh yeah. What was the party for?
I imagine like Nina fucking shouted, asking that there's like
You'll see her like cross her legs. She sits back. She goes, "Wow. To think that the husband of the Lord doesn't even remember his own party."
I don't think Gagoon's married.
Okay, that one sounds like good news.
Okay, guys, I'm very confused. Was I drunk anytime recently?
No.
And, like,
think
got
so.
married, so I didn't like get married while I was drunk or anything.
Hey, Goon, did you
Unless they're
somehow
talking
marry that vampire guy?
I mean, I don't.
Oh, that could be it.
I don't believe you're married at all.
Why are you calling him the husband of the Lord?
Goes, because that's what we were told to say.
By who?
The Lord himself.
Oh my fucking god.
This is getting really interesting.
Well, at least you find it interesting, I guess.
Gagoon,
What? Yeah.
you're okay with that?
Well, I mean, just like think about it, right? Like, he obviously has some powers, right? To like, have some pull,
Yeah.
right?
but
Like,
you gotta-
I'm pretty sure I could use that now.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
they
but-
made him
yeah,
go like a
oh.
sugar daddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you mean my husband?
Yeah,
You
you
know?
gotta marry for love, Gagoon.
Yeah, but imagine like I walk into a bar or something, right? And then they're like super mean to us, and I just like, oh, you guys know my husband, right? And then they'll change their tune immediately because they'll respond very respectfully to that.
I mean, if they give a flying fuck, there's a lot of people that don't.
I did not. I mean, what? Why? But he's the Lord, you know. Like, wouldn't that do
Wait.
something?
I have an idea.
Gagoon, you're talking to someone who doesn't care.
Okay, yeah, but you don't own a shop.
Man.
Unless. Do you own a shop?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Yeah, the people who are afraid of lords are the ones that have to pay taxes. Taxes are scary.
Blackheart,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do a sending of.
1, 2.
Hey, have you been telling people that you are married to Gagoon? To the vampire lord.
Oh my god.
So you get back. I'm just gonna like say he sends a couple of these out of ease of ness.
Mm-hmm.
He will say, "Well, yes, we spent the night together. We read fantasies. We had an educational time. It was a wonderful night for a husband to be." Also, assume it's like red, like as like flirty as.
Mm-hmm. Like squiggly
Yeah,
lines.
yeah, no. So assume it's like as flirty as can be.
So Asterion.
Mm-hmm. But
Guys,
less angst.
You better have those colon 3s in there.
Oh, he does. He's got the whole nine yards. Assume by the end of like the third the third one, there's like a flower emoji.
Yeah, yeah. Every colon 3 is him mewing in the sending.
after like that's over, I'll just need to like be his only response of, okay, I'll let him know that you're interested and you want him to be your husband. I wish you both luck. Then he fucking goes back to the
Jesus.
party, and then we'll say, guys, I just finished talking to the vampire lord guy, and I feel uncomfortable.
And why did you talk to him to begin with?
Firm. He's really into Gagoon.
I mean, yeah, he's
he's you know, he's a nice guy. Great person.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna send those stuff to you instead, but he sent them all to me. I just needed a yes or no.
So, yeah, sorry we, didn't connect at the party. So, is there a reason her hands are like that? Like, is this like a citizen's arrest kind of situation, or?
You'll see the girl that's making it is completely oblivious. She's just like in the zone. The other girl will stare at you and goes, "No, she's can't control her hands, so they've been locked down."
Oh, well, it turns out that I know someone that's very great with their hands and their fists.
Oh, so just kind of like, oh, me?
All the swamp raid. Thank you, Gail, for the swamp raid. I hope you had a
What's
good
that
night.
supposed to?
I hope you had a good night. I hope you had a
My
good
punch good.
stream and a good game.
I think I punch better, but you know, you bite way better than I do.
I don't think I've ever seen you punch, Sasha.
She literally has been, like, most of the fights.
Make sure
I do
you
not pay attention.
Make sure you hydrate,
Her offhand
stretch,
attack is
all that.
is a punch.
Yeah, so
technically.
my bite,
Canonically,
Do your
yeah, my bite is like a light weapon technically now. And
off
yeah,
raid
like
or after
Festus
stream
fists
taken care of,
are also a light
and we
weapon.
will
So
take
yeah, I can
care of
just-
your little swamplings.
attack a lot, but the die is high, so it's really nice.
Yeah, but
Not a
canonically,
damage.
Gagoon rages and then he doesn't remember shit because it's Bagoon who's in control. So Bagoon remembers, not Gagoon.
Hell yeah.
That's about right. She will. She will, kind of question you as you ask why her hands like that. He goes, You've been invited to the family, yet you don't know what she is?
Oh, she an Ashen?
Guys, what the fuck is she talking about? What family?
Either I cast message to Gagoon using his tattoo of lion. I'll say, she's an Ashen.
Moments after Quinn out loud said-
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah, but Gagoon already forgot that.
What? Quill Quest? We do D&D variety games and all of that?
Actually, I don't think I can cast sending to Gagoon, so never mind.
We're currently D&D
What do you
as
mean
they
on
are
the phone?
on their...
It's just the automatic response when I heard that, she
Sixth
was in the
episode?
zone, so I had to
Oh,
complete
there's
it
a-
by
For this
saying,
game?
yeah, I had to complete it by finishing the
In the
sentence.
zone. Auto zone.
That fucking jingle lives in my goddamn nightmares.
Whoever
I
made
bet
that
it
jingle,
does.
whoever made that jingle is a goddamn genius. I don't
And
think anyone.
every employee of that company hates their guts.
I bet, dude. I bet.
It is
Listen.
just awful.
There is only two companies that I frequently go for their jingles. One is AutoZone, and the other one is JG Wentworth 877 Cash Now. I mean, those are just so good.
It's also Chili's.
Correct.
I haven't heard a Chili's commercial in like 10 years.
Yeah, just go check out Gil. He does a lot of tabletop
Maybe
stuff. He's
maybe it's
really
just
cool.
that streaming has become a thing. So maybe I just don't
Yeah.
see commercials in general as much.
And does a lot of
Chili's
good
jingle
games.
Just reminds me of the Austin Powers scene with Fat Bastard.
She'll goes, well, the little one is right, but to think someone invited the family or one of the three families and doesn't even know that. How quaint.
Guys, help me out here. What's the three families?
Well, one is the vampire.
Yeah, but that's not the Ashen, is it?
Oh my
The
fucking...
Ashens
Well,
were
our
created.
friend here is, kind of bad at remembering stuff sometimes.
He's also not from Dolodar.
Ah.
He's still getting used to this lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a learning process. It's we're adapting as we go.
She will kind of. She's not trying to be nice to you. She's kind of perturbed the fact that someone of lesserness is allowed into the family in such a yeah.
She's just mad she's not the wife / husband.
She'll
Don't worry, Gagu.
well, since you seem to be new, you're the part of the Zulas, the Arthurs, and God forbid you get higher up, the Miles.
Okay, those pronunciations are a little bit hard, so I might need to make some flashcards for him later. So can you just spell them out for me?
Just hover with their names. He'll help you out.
Puts it on the label.
Internally, I had to think the what, the what, the what.
Nobody. Well, one. You guys actually haven't met a whole lot of them. You've only met a couple of them at the party, and even then, they were only really together with their sides of their families. when you were there.
Yeah, and we didn't fucking talk to any of them.
Mm-mm. You guys kind of like raided the food table, stuffed your faces, and then went and talked to him.
Good old fuck books.
Pretty much.
If I recall correctly, weren't we like almost immediately taken by the Lord?
Well,
No.
yeah, you guys had started to eat the food there, and then he came over to you after he was done talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only person who was actually qualified for any kind of conversation with any other NPCs there was Ellie.
Yeah.
Everyone else is either out of town or from the fucking boonies.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
or looked really out of place.
Yeah, from out of town.
Eh.
And by out of town, I mean the entire fucking island.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to imagine that her thought process behind when I say that it's a learning process, and I'm like picking up as I go along, as I have like burlap sacks on my feet and a pirate outfit,
She is.
pickle visor,
She is. She
teddy
is.
bear gloves.
Oh, she is perturbed as fuck that someone that looks like they're like so goddamn poor that they have bags in their feet is that close to their basically the head of their entire families.
Honestly, fair though.
God, so good.
Just next time we meet her, Gagoon's like drip the fuck out.
I mean, he's about to get a crocodile hat, so.
Yeah.
And I got it's gonna go great with my monocle.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I'm ready.
Do bandanas count as a hat?
No.
Am I technically wearing 3 hats right now?
I think you have
A
4
bandana is
slots on
definitely
your
not a
head.
hat.
It's
Thanks.
headwear.
Yeah.
Like, if you're wearing something like Sasha's, it's
Mhm.
headwear, but like around like the neck, definitely not. Oh wait, around. Ooh,
Yeah.
actually,
See,
yeah.
we're,
I see
and we're
it
not
now.
we're not talking
Yeah,
about for
no, no.
mechanical purposes,
Yeah,
right?
no,
We're
no.
just having the discussion if I'm actually wearing 3 hats right now.
Yeah.
I would argue
Hmm.
that a visor is not a hat.
Oh,
Maybe.
And by similar logic, would the bandana around the forehead not be a hat?
No.
Gotcha.
So headwear.
Locking in.
Most
Headwear, yes.
that'd be a
Hat,
headband.
gotcha. Like a sweatband.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be the next thing. I should get sweatbands on my arms.
God.
All right, let me just.
If he couldn't
pull
swim
up the.
already, he touches the water, everything gets soaked, and he just sinks. Even if he had a swimming speed, I would argue that you can't swim in that.
You will. Well, while she is perturbed, the girl that's making her hat is kind of on cloud 9. She's just having the best day of her life. She is ditzy as fuck and does not care, as she's just
Hell yeah.
going ham on the hat. You see the large man kind of stand up. He holds out a hand and goes, "My name is John. This is Tabitha. That's Suki."
Is there also a small child with him, or is that
No,
just...
there is no small talk with them. No.
Okay.
Just
All right, nice to meet you. I'm sure you know me. I'm Cocoon.
that's-
I'll
Because
say
apparently the family knows me.
I'll say I'll shake its hand. I'm Alicinia.
Yes, we have heard of
Gwen.
your party and what you did
Why'd
for
you
the
say it
Lord.
like that?
Yeah, I mean, it was all at the direction of our brave leader.
Allie?
Yeah, I need our
Yeah,
instant.
it was.
looking at
Yeah, all of us just look at Allie.
Yes, we've been doing much around the island.
Yes, you have done quite a fair enough to get the word has traveled to the castle. Not an easy feat, or most information is ignored.
That one was a bit odd. We kind of got called there rather early in our adventures. And he took a liking to Gugun over there.
He will keep his hand shaked with Gagoon as he goes, well, Gagoon, I do hope you decide to join the Zula family.
He makes some promises.
Yeah, what my leader said.
What did Ali say?
He makes his own choices.
He makes no promises.
Yeah, he doesn't promise anything.
I've only heard good things, though.
Yes. Well,
Not heard much. She says
Heard
under her
any-
breath.
I haven't heard anything, actually.
I've no fucking clue who they are.
Oh, shut up.
Like we're on a minefield.
So, were you guys here for? So you guys said you lived here. Has there been anything odd around here? Because I think we came here to look for something.
They live on the island, not here.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what brings you to like this particular town? Because we're here looking for something in particular. Like, were you sent out here for something, or?
There have been sightings of a runaway that has caused problems. And unfortunately, that means it's a stain on the reputation, so we're taking care of it. Not you guys.
No, it's Gagoon. If he doesn't
It's not
fucking
Gagoon.
agree.
Yes, there was a runaway that caused an out-of-control problem, and now causing issues along the road, so we're taking care of it.
That's
Whether
good.
dead or alive.
What kind of trouble?
You'll see her. You'll see as John says to you. She'll Tabitha will turn and goes, "Someone like her." She points to Suki and goes, "Someone who didn't learn their place and has gone out of control."
So they're unable to control their powers?
Unfortunately, they are unstable. They can't keep hold to their form and have started to lose their mind. Something that needs to be put down before it gets out of control.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for any signs of them. If we send you a scenting, if we do get any leads, or if we end up having to deal with them ourselves. Rather not have you out here wandering around more than you need to.
That would be kind, actually. That'd be quite good. It seems one of you is actually quite intelligent. I like that.
Looks at my stat line.
Yeah.
God, I know.
Don't say.
God, I hope so.
No one say anything. Just nod and say yes.
Oh, Aurora's well aware that she
Mhm.
looks smart. She grew up in the boonies. She fucking dumb.
You will see as she says that, you see Suki kind of, you'll see her use her tail as a pivot, move back so she's on her back and her hands are above her head as she hands you the hat. Yes. She'll
Oh yeah, thank you.
You can have hat. Hat good.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry to interrupt your meal. Maybe I can get you another one.
God damn it.
Perfect.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, can you get like two? I kind of want to try one too.
Oh my god.
Well, I think maybe we should pay her in some way for this, right?
Yes,
that's what-
that'd be the polite thing to do.
Okay.
Nods.
Well, should we get more hats? Like, do we want to get like group hats? Like everyone gets one?
One for everyone?
Yeah, I think one for everyone. You know, it shows unity.
It shows
But
unity.
but just think of it, Aurora. Like we walk
I
in
already
somewhere,
thought about it. No.
but then everyone knows that we're together. Isn't that a good thing?
Everyone already knew we're together. We're walking in a group.
Yeah, but now it's a group with style.
I think a hat like that would just fall off my head when I go underwater.
I'm going to ignore the fact that you implied that we don't have that already, and I'm just going to repeat no.
Oh, that's sad. So Sasha, you want one?
No, I want the bug thing, not another hat.
Oh.
Oh. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Go get a bug. I'll pay for it.
Okay, yeah.
Just
Don't need to tell Sasha twice when there's free.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you will see the waiter pop their head out from the kitchen and go, "Yeah, what do you want?"
That.
just points behind her to like her probably resuming the feast on that
Mhm.
like juicy bug thing.
He goes, yeah, 2 seconds. Bob, 2 brewskis on a Bobby. Takes them about 10 minutes. You see them bring over a large tray. You see a beetle that has not been cracked open at all. You can see steam rolling off of its like red hot shell after it's been like boiled and cooked. And you watch as they take a stick, crack the back of it. You see it open. You see very seasoned meat, some rice. You see vegetables. You see all kinds of ingredients, well seasoned, everything. You can see the steam coming off of it. Juice is kind of like rumming or around the bottom. He goes, well, there you go.
Cool, thanks.
Basically, the Lion King.
Hmm.
More or less. Which,
Just like, hey kids, look how yummy bugs are.
I mean, we make food like that all the time.
Mm.
It's very expensive kind of food, though.
Oh.
Just
Plus,
just
this
get
is a
some
fantasy big ass bug.
Mm-hmm.
just get some barbecue freeze dried crickets.
Oh yeah, that shit's tender meat right there.
I
Anyway,
refuse.
anyway, she digs in.
Mhm.
Just, she isn't familiar eating a bug, but she tries to eat it like a lobster, I guess, and probably has mild success with that.
Yeah, you can tear off the top part and like kind of bowl it. You can also kind of eat it with the fork or spoon or a spork, however you wish.
Bold of you to imply that Sasha uses utensils.
I mean, they have a fork and knife as their weapon.
No, that is
Yeah.
a weapon.
I guess she'll like turn around to see how she's eating and be like, oh, like that, and just resumes.
Then face
Well,
plants into it.
Yeah.
well, she's a special circumstance of eating things, but yes.
Sasha doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying.
Sasha doesn't care.
but
Listen,
but you will see.
She has sharp teeth and is devouring food.
Mhm.
Like, just already immediately, just like spirits aligned.
It's that one bird with the berry eating shelter.
Mhm. You will see. You'll see after she hands the hat to Goon, her hands go back to normal as they like. You do see on her body there are marks like scars or battle wounds, the occasional like fire burnt mark, and a couple of other small wounds that have healed over to scar.
Okay, so she doesn't have like scales. Is she not like a croc lady?
So no, she
Or-
is.
Sorry, I guess T-Rex.
No, she is. So you see, like, her tail is kind of sticking out. You can see various, like, scales here and there along her, like, arms, up her back, up her legs. But it's not, like, frequent. It's, like, every here and there. and you can't see her tail is locked down, but it is kind of like going back and forth as she's eating.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, just
Mhm.
yeah, that's normal for Sasha.
She is just having the time of her
Who
life.
doesn't wag their tail when they're eating?
Yeah.
True.
Everyone looks at Pie.
How do you know that Laura doesn't?
I feel like the person we should be looking at, like, if anyone would be like Alec, as like the only one without a tail.
Cocoon, do you have a tail?
So let's get this.
Elephants have tails.
I think so.
I think his art does have a tail.
Hang on, let
Yeah,
me.
sure.
If I remember correctly.
Somewhere underneath all that Photoshop.
Yeah, let me check if I.
I'm
There's not one
I'm-
visible.
I'm actually not sure if Lessons have tails or not.
Well, I mean, elephants have tails. I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
sure
yeah,
if
yeah.
the elephant race here has
Yeah,
tails. If I wouldn't be surprised if I do.
His art doesn't have it. If I go correctly, I think you forgot to tell the artist.
I do not
The-
believe Lexons have tails.
The original art doesn't show whether it does or doesn't.
Oh no, that's
Now it's time to make an important decision. Do you have a tail or do you not?
I
Yes.
oh, all right,
I-
that's fine.
Has a tail.
I'm
Just a tiny one though, and it's always
Yeah,
tucked into the
yeah.
pants respectfully.
I'm on the
Mm,
fence. I'm on the fence on whether Sasha has like a tail fin on her back or not.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
That
So
would be a fucking.
I'm in a similar
good option.
situation.
That'd be really cool though.
But yeah. Anyway, is it implied that
Okay.
she made the hat from like her tail?
No, he handed her leftover skin that they took when they more or less mutilated that fucking giant crocodile that they killed and gave it to her.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
so she just used her hands as they kind of split out to sew it all together. Or patch and sew. I'm actually not sure how you gator skin things. It's the same as leather.
But yeah, consuming.
But you guys meet them. You learn a little bit about the council that you haven't been there in a while, and about a little bit about their hierarchy. They're not very nice.
I completely forgot. Do we have what was their job here again? Like, do we take something from these guys if they need our help with the thing they lost?
We're scouting. And reporting back to the watches.
Gotcha. So this is something we should write down, right?
Yes, most
No.
likely.
Gotcha.
Unless we don't want your husband to get in any hot water.
Oh, I mean, he probably gets into hot water all the time.
Oh my!
I mean, I think we all do, right? Like, don't you guys take baths, right?
I think she means in trouble or
Yes.
conflict.
Embarrassed.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh well, I mean, you know me though, like, if that's the law, we need to follow it. So just maybe we should just write that down for the report.
Very well then.
I mean, I think he'll respond very nicely. I mean, he responded very nicely when I gave him the safety violations of his mansion.
I
know,
forgot that. I forgot that.
Hopefully, spousal immunity is the thing you don't let out.
Hmm.
We should keep exploring, maybe find out what this mine he is up to.
That's a good idea. Do you have any good places to start here?
Talk with more people.
We could go to the captain's place. I'm sure if there's any trouble that's troubling them, they tell us.
Yes, be a good place to go.
Well, yeah, why don't you lead the
I'm
way?
really hungry.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah, no, I read it. Okay. Well, as you guys do that, there are more there are more like the mining people and people of the town here in the tavern if you wish to talk to them. But we will call it there, as Pi is I assume running out of juice pretty bad.
Yuki.
And then next time you guys will get to learn about some of the tribes that live on the island. You'll get to learn about how the outpost functions, being so far out. And you got information that will further give you more on the castle, as you guys are one of the only two groups that have